everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from CUTFILE, and I'm back today with another 12x12 scrapbook process video. So I did cut that cut file from PAIGE EVANS. I think it's called Beautiful. Gonna take an educated guess here. From just white American Crafts cardstock. And I'm using this, I think it's called Botanical Vintage paper that I got at Action. I don't know why, because there's lots of green and nature stuff, and I don't do green and nature stuff. I just don't like the papers. I mean, I do kind of like them, but I would never use them, you know, as a scrapbook paper thing. And fast forward, I did not make you watch all of that backing, and then I was on the phone with a friend, and then I was like, you know what, I want to add some more blue into this layout. So I decided, the crazy as I am, to stitch the left side of every letter with different, like every letter has a different kind of blue sequin. That only took me, I think the cut file, not the layout, just the cut file, took me about 2 hours, I'm gonna say 3 hours. The backing was easy, but not the rest. So I really wanted to, I did add some white tissue paper behind my picture, and I also trimmed it down a bit because it was too big with the cut file. I wish I would have cut it a bit smaller. Then I had all of these strips left, and I wanted to kind of messily have them behind my picture in different lengths and whatnot. That didn't work at all. So what do? I did and I flipped the paper around just so it's white. That's the only reason, because I can see better when it's white. And I just adhered that down actually with painter's tape, so I, you know, can see better how I wanted what I want. So I had to get up and get some foam so I can pop up my picture. And I do this weird way where I cut it into pieces. I don't know why, but I did it. Anyways, moving on. I'm sorry about the shaking. I don't know why it's so shaky. So I just put, oh my god, that's shaky. I'm really sorry about that. I actually didn't change anything. So I did use some painter's tape in the back. That's way too low, but I'm gonna see that in a few minutes or a second. Anyways, just so it's more kind of stable in a way. And I just used my scissors and trimmed these off in different, you know, lengths. And then I was like, yeah, that has to go, because I don't know where my mind was when I adhered that, but that's okay. Anyways, okay, there we go. And snip that one off as well. And then I was like, yeah, that's now completely weird. And I really like that flower, so I put the complete paper off and re-adhered it, so I have that flower. Oh boy, I make my life complicated, I'm telling you. And now it was too broad, so I just trimmed it down a bit using my guillotine trimmer. And when I put it on the layout, it was very busy, and I honestly don't remember if I used that paper as a background. I don't remember. This is the Grace Taylor Forest Friends, I want to say. That cut pack. And I used this giant tag and for the leafy wreath kind of situation. Oh my god, this took forever to glue down, because actually to glue onto. And this is some weird foam tape that I found, but it's one-sided and it's very thick. But you know, I used it. It's all good. Oh, I did use that paper. I wasn't sure because it's so busy, like crazy busy. This layout took a complete different turn, like completely different. And then I was like, see here, I was like, yeah, that's so busy, but I already adhered it. So I'm getting out, this is vellum, this is tracing paper. So I just ripped the bottom part adhered it, and I also ripped the upper parts. So it's, oh, sorry, that was my dog bed underneath my desk. So it, you know, it kind of, I like the look of ripped stuff, so I just ripped it and adhered it onto. I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of focus. There we go. I think the camera is slightly overwhelmed by all of my sequins that are going on. I with my scissors trimmed off a part of it because I'm gonna hide this underneath the CUTFILE, so you can't see. And I almost adhered it upside down. That would have been, oh my god, I think I might have cried because this layout took me forever to do. So I used liquid glue because I didn't want to fuss around with all of the glue tape that wouldn't stick to the, you know, to the tracing paper and whatnot. These are the Pink Fresh Studio, the mix number 2 puffy hearts that everyone is obsessed with, or was a couple of months ago. I'm still obsessed with these. I don't like green. This is a natural layout. It's very green, so let's get all of the green hearts out of the way. I tried to use a green heart on every letter, and I actually did that. This is a rose quartz from Prima, and I just used that Happy Day. Oh no, I do end up using 3 tiny little word stickers. I actually got it for the letters, but this says good day, so I end up using these 3. Love and the white one, what does it say? Happiness. And I just spread them around my CUTFILE as well. And at that point I was like, okay, this is, you know, I'm sorry about the shaking. I don't know why it's so super shaky. I'm really sorry about that. So I was feeling like the CUTFILE is kind of sinking into the paper, but I'm gonna fix it in a second. First, I'm gonna use a button of enamel dots and also these green jewels, because let's get all of the green stuff out of the way. And then at the end, because I want to do 3 for my visual triangle, if you follow me, you know I'm a fan of a visual triangle. And then I only had 2 left, so I did here the 3rd brown glitter heart, which I liked because then I have 3 of these as well on my page. And I thought about adding the big one, but it doesn't work. And here was like, yeah, the CUTFILE is too invisible. What's the word? I don't know. So I did use my Staedtler pigment liner first in the 0.1. That didn't do the job, so the 0.3 it is. And I just traced the inner part of it, and as you can see, it makes a whole lot of difference, especially the E. Now you can, it pops so nicely, and I love how this looks. So I'm just tracing all of the letters. This took a while, but it's absolutely worth it. And in the end, I love how this layout turned out. I had to adhere that because these were really plasticky. I've never had Prima stickers, I think. I don't know. But these are super plasticky. So they've kind of felt a bit weird, but I had to adhere them because they did not want to stay on my page. Okay, I really like how this looks now. I mean, again, this took a completely different turn. Like, I did not expect this to go this way. I have to adhere that one real quick. And now what am I doing? I think I'm cleaning up, which means that I'm done. Am I? Yes! Oh, this took forever to make, but I really love how it looks. I do. I really hope you enjoyed this video as well. I forgot to mention I used black embroidery thread for my stitching. Here you can see how thick this layout is. It's super chunky. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!